So I think the regional organization is no stranger to this type of incident. Actually, West Africa is dubbed the Coup zone or Coup belt. So with Niger, I think ECOWAS must have seen that it rushed the ultimatum of 7 days, realizing that with the evolution of events, it cannot do much. So another summit, the second one, has been called for Thursday, the 10th of August, to now review issues, review developments. The fact that even Nigeria, the ECOWAS chairman, the president had asked the Senate for support for the ECOWAS decisions, but the Senate prefers diplomacy and negotiation, and with all the negative noises from Niger neighbors, and the fact that the rebels appear to be bearing their pants, as it were, I think ECOWAS is rolling back on military options, not removing it out of the table, but at least one will expect that they will now go for negotiations and then diplomatic moves.
But Paul, can the international community pin its hope on ECOWAS now that the first deadline is passed and the junta did not do anything about it? And what more can the ECOWAS do? What kind of pressure would they have to put out there for the junta to agree to reinstate President Bazoum?
I think it's a matter of recalibrating the strategy, because ECOWAS has been there before. Like I said, they were able to end the war in Liberia, in Sierra Leone, and other places. So what is required is now be more measured and methodical in the approach of going with what one may call carrot and stick, sounding tough, but at the same time using other protocols, other tools, such as the financial sanctions. Nigeria has cut electricity power supply to Niger, which is landlocked and is poor, and has also President Tinubu has also banned flights, commercial flights to and fro Niger, and then the movement of goods. This can hurt the Niger population. It can hurt the government to come to the negotiating table. So I think there are, the options are still there for using these very stifling and suffocating sanctions that will force the rebels, the junta, to the negotiating table.
Paul, very quickly, we've seen a lot of crowds supporting the junta in Niamey. Is it even possible to think that ECOWAS can invite the junta during the talks to have some kind of discussions on which way the country should go?
Of course, when you are negotiating, you cannot, shave somebody's hair in their absence. It could be backstopping, it could be secret, but at least you have to engage. I think the junta need to be to engage, and then also both sides to negotiate from a position of good faith, be sincere, to know that there is no room for military incursion anymore. But at the same time, the politicians will also stop what we call political, constitutional, and ballot box coups. And because these are the things that are also giving rise to the military coups.
Right. Right, Paul, thank you so much for your insight into this. Paul Ejime is a global affairs analyst and ECOWAS consultant.